Howdy y'all, this is Redwolf, and I wanted to do a little show and tell today on my EDC kit. For those of you who've been with the channel for a while, a year or two ago I did a video on my current EDC kit, which was based in my Coyote pouch, and had a ton of stuff in here. Was super happy with the pouch, but this thing is huge, and I am huge, and together we just do not fit well in a car seat. So I finally gave up the ghost and went back to the drawing board and converted this into this. Now this started life out as a phone case, and the snap on this particular one just didn't work very well, and I didn't feel like trusting my phone to a case where the snap didn't work very well. So I got looking at some stuff. Well, I could put something lighter than my phone in there and do some stuff, and then it kind of had a light bulb moment. It's like, hey, I need a new EDC kit. So currently my EDC kit fits in a foam pouch. I'm going to put it down here on a table in a second. We'll go a run through on what I've got, why I carry it. But just want to show the pouch off a little bit. I'm going to try and find a link up here somewhere, if I can find my where I ordered this from. It's a really nice pouch. You know, you've got your motivational patch here, you got your snap and your Velcro. Lots of places to hang stuff. Molly just everywhere. I ended up, my first fix for the loop problem was to put some paracord in there, and it seemed like a really good way to just sneak some paracord into the kit without it snagging everywhere. And then I talked to a buddy of mine, and he said what they used to do is just super glue the snap shut. So I super glued the snap, haven't had any trouble out of that. And we have our little ring right here, and I carry some paracord in here so that when I go out and get serious, I can take this up off my belt and put it on the cord and carry it around, keep it kind of up here, really quick access to it, and give me a little bit more belt space. So I think that'll cover the preliminaries. I'm going to get everything reconfigured and show you what all I carry in it. Alright, so if everything cooperates with this done pretty quick and do a quick rundown. First off, this is still my old pouch here, kind of for scale. I got the basic kit. Once I open it up, inside this pouch, let's see, here's my thing. It's got a pocket right here and then the main body. So before you get to any of the pouches, I keep a full-size bandana. This is one of the s.h.t.f survival bandana things that has all the all kinds of little survival tricks and whatnot on there. Thought it was pretty interesting and just seemed to fit, and it also serves as a signal. I don't have a lot of rain shelter or anything, or a lot of signaling devices in here, and I tried to, with the size the pouch is, I tried to carry stuff that was either singularly advantageous or had multiple uses. And I use this a lot of times for foraging tinder and picking stuff up. It's part of a first aid kit, it's part of signaling. I can turn it into a pack. A lot of stuff you can do with a good bandana, especially if you have a few more accessory items that you can alter it with. So next little bit is this like 3.5 feet of cord that I told you about. I can use this as just a quick piece of cordage, or I can use it to hang the pouch up on. On the outside here, I'm currently carrying a little Coast pin light or inspector light or something like that. It's 72 lumens, has a little just push button on and off, runs on a couple of AA's, it's aluminum bodied. These are solid, and I got this for like $10 at Walmart, and I've run on and off a little bit, and really good product. I might end up doing a review on that before it's all said and done. I keep some medicine stuff in here, but one of the first things I did in this front pouch is to put my Victorinox multi-tool. This has the one-handed trekker blade, which I'm really fond of. It's a large lock blade, and the lock system in here is designed to where you can do it one-handed. You can get it and brush it on something and close it. And the other big reason I carry it is it has this really nice saw on it, and this is just about the right width for arrow nocks and arrowheads and stuff like that. Works really good. It's not a lock blade, but it does really good, really aggressive teeth. And I'd rather have a dedicated saw of this size than a wire saw or something like that I gotta do a whole bunch of hoopla with, that doesn't really pack down once you get them open the first time. If I had to have a one-tool survival option, this is a really good option. And you know, you got your toothpick, you got your little screwdrivers and your awl bits. It's just a micro toolkit in one go. Next, I've got a bunch of artificial sinew. I believe I've got 2 hanks in here. This is somewhere 30-45 yards of 70-pound cordage. And this will, if you get a match, you get you a fire, piece of coals or something like that you can put over there, you can melt this stuff together for arrowheads and stuff like that. Next up, I carry some lamp wick that I've toasted one end on to help catch sparks and stuff like that. Use it as a coal extender. In a similar vein, on the first aid and fire starting in, I carry a little tube of super glue. And this stuff's really flammable, and it was originally designed to seal cuts. It's water activated, and it does really good. And between that and the bandana, it's a pretty good kit going on. Next up in here, I carry a little bit of food. This is enough to keep me going, or in combination with some of this other stuff, serves really good for bait for most critters in my area. I've got a little hank of 30-pound monofilament. I'm probably going to get something a little bit better in here at some point, but I just wanted to see if I could fit it in here. And I'm not sure how many feet this is, but it's more than I need for most of the stuff I'm doing, especially when you combine the stronger cordage. I can use it like a leader and do a few other things with it. I've got a really good light my fire Swedish fire steel in here, so that I can make a lot of fires over time. And when I need fire in a hurry, I keep a match safe with storm matches in it, and one of these pocket bellows. If y'all don't have one of these are one of the single best items of fire making and fire rebuilding tools I've come across. Really useful. And you can see they all pack down, you know, about the same size. As a matter of fact, my whole extended fire kit is about the size of a ferro rod. Let's see. Now in here I keep one of these. I believe these are, I don't remember who makes these, but it's the Frontier emergency filter that comes with this straw. It just sits in there. These are 30 gallons, and I believe they have ceramic and charcoal filters in there. And it weighs an ounce total. And they just pack down. They're really convenient. And not all that really expensive. I keep some hearing protection in here, and I can also use these for bobbers with the fishing kit. Let's see, that's my Ferro Striker. And I also keep a is it Easy Lamp? No, these are Lansky. These are my Lansky double-sided diamond stones I use for sharpening, and I can use these if I need to strike the ferro rod. Let's see, there's that. And the last thing that I keep in here on the regular, I've got a half dozen of these at-lattice point Plains Indian style arrowheads. Got a pretty good deal on them, and they work really good. They're a little too narrow for legal hunting, but I've got a half dozen backup knives here, and I just happened to find that these slid back here without damaging everything. Alright, trim. Yeah, so that's going to be... Alright guys, so that's going to be about it from an EDC kit for now. I may go out and do a little bug out bag, get home bag kind of drill with it, because this sort of serves as my get home bag. If I can't make it home on this, some stuff's got real. Oh, because I occasionally forget this doing gear reviews. This isn't my full kit, because everywhere I go I've got a sheath knife and almost certainly a pistol. If I don't have a pistol and a sheath knife, I probably have a neck knife and a sword and a long gun in the car. Historical precedent and my own personal life experience holds out that these two will get you in and out of most places you need to go, and everything in the pouch is just to help me smooth it on the way. You know, I can get to or from anywhere I really need to. It might take me a couple days longer than some people would like to take, particularly in kind of the prepper bug out myth or mythos. You know, it never takes long to get where you're going. It's always pretty easy to get there. Everyone's like, I can just drive my car. I'm gonna plan for the worst case scenario. I'm gonna be on foot. I've got to go, and I would rather be, unless speed is of the preeminent importance to my survival, I'd rather go slow and get there a little late, you know, a couple days late, but live easy and take fewer chances along the way. And that's a lot of the philosophy that this and some other bags are geared around. I don't want to get there fast. I want to get there safely, and I think you should plan around things not going and carry some extra heavy duty stuff for it. But I think I've jawed on about this long enough. Got any comments, anything that I hadn't thought about, anything that you've tried, anything you think I might ought to try? I'd love to hear about it. There's always room for improvement. And got any questions or anything, let me know. This is Redwolf signing off. Till next time, y'all keep up the good fight.